And welcome back. How are you, Dr. Janway?
Great, thanks.
Thanks for waiting, letting Jacob do his interview.
That was
so you
interesting.
Get back to the Shoals area. It was.
Yeah.
All right, what is your topic today?
Well, it's myths of Alzheimer's disease. And
There are a lot of myths.
You know, and I didn't know some of these were still floating around, but they are, and so here I am to say these are not true. This was sent to me by Dr. Harry Rick Moody, who's one of the most important and prolific gerontologists.
Okay.
And so he wanted me to get the word out, so here I am. He said that the myth number one is memory loss is a natural part of aging. It's not. And people who view this show on a regular basis know that memory loss is never normal at
Now,
any
what kind
age.
of memory loss?
Well, for example,
Where I forgot I put my keys, or
No, that's
I can't
not loss.
remember their name, and I know them so well.
that's memory loss. So the two examples he gave are if you get lost going home,
Oh gosh.
that's a red
big one.
flag, and if you forget the name of a longtime friend.
Okay.
Okay, those are red flags. But
Good example to use.
people who view the show know that cognitive aging or memory slowing is normal. Okay, because the brain is getting older,
Need to
slowing
be able to
down.
recognize the two.
Right.
Okay.
So Alzheimer's disease is not fatal. Well, Alzheimer's disease is fatal. There are no survivors. Yeah, that's the reality of it. So people do not get diagnosed with Alzheimer's and then, oh, whoops, it wasn't Alzheimer's. Now, there is a misdiagnosis once in a while,
Okay.
but you do not recover from Alzheimer's
Once
disease.
you have it, you have it.
You have
And
it.
It's not going to stop.
No, it's progressive. It's a disease of the brain, so it does not get better.
As far as not recovery, but things to stall it, are there medicines out there for that?
There are, and the medicines are typically prescribed for the caregivers
Okay.
to control
Give to the patient.
problem behaviors, but it doesn't really have a significant slowing. It's just to manage these problem behaviors
Okay.
for the caregivers. So, okay, here's another one. I thought this was gone. Drinking out of aluminum cans or using aluminum will give you Alzheimer's. Well, that was something like from the 60s and 70s. There is
Absolutely
no
not true.
scientific
Okay,
basis
good.
for that.
Immediately, I just thought of those water bottles. Those metal
Yeah.
water bottles. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I see
that
so many
was-
people carrying those, so there's no truth to that.
No, that was an urban
Okay.
legend that got out, but I didn't know it's still floating around.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay, aspartame causes memory loss. Again, no. Now, you know,
Aspartame is
aspartame
not good for you.
It's not good for you.
There
so,
are other things it causes, but
that's right.
that is not
Right.
one.
So there's no scientific evidence, okay? Here's another one. Flu shots increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. No. In fact, it's the opposite. The medical studies have found that it actually reduces Alzheimer's, that people who get their vaccinations actually have a reduced rate of Alzheimer's disease.
Okay.
And really, everyone should get a flu
flu shot.
vaccine. Yeah.
Especially the older adults.
Right, unless
and
they're
young
allergic to
ones.
eggs.
Okay.
Here's one. Silver dental fillings increase the risk of Alzheimer's. You know, I actually know people who've had their fillings removed for this.
Because of that?
Yeah, but again,
true.
there's no scientific evidence.
Okay.
Hey, I have a
Okay.
question.
What?
Yes.
My grandfather, when he was buried, had a bunch of gold teeth. Is that worth anything?
Oh, I don't know,
Not
Jamie.
anymore.
That's not my area of expertise. And finally, the last myth is only older people can get Alzheimer's. Well, no.
Oh.
People in their 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Really? It
But
can start
le-
as early as 30?
Yes, it's
No, I didn't
early
know that one.
onset.
Okay.
But let's put this in perspective. There are only 5 million people who have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease.
There's a lot more people in the world.
Of
Okay.
that 5 million, only